Isaac Stevens at the time in 1855. He said, I'm going to take your proposal and we'll look at it and we'll let you know what we think. But know this, the very first thing that we require is unencumbered access to our burial grounds. And those are all over the place around here. They're on the hills, they're in the valleys, they're all over. We had 92 massive houses right in this very small area because this area was so rich in resources that we didn't have to worry about food for 10,000 years. We just lived like bear and deer and elk and everything else, just in tune with nature. And then everything changed when my grandfather stood on the shore and he says, La Leo Disiaya de Shabbat. Well, he stood over there at El Kayafa, 61st Avenue. And that's where he said, come ashore, my friends, onto this land. So when he said we wanted unencumbered access to our burial grounds, he also said, you abandon your dead and you think they're powerless, but they're not. They're not entirely powerless. And how the ground is more loving to our feet than it is to yours. So I would ask you to think about the elephants of the Serengeti and how they talk through their feet, using ultra-low frequencies over long distances. So one herd can talk to the other miles apart from each other. And so as the Duwamish people, that's what we do right here, because we're connected to this spot in the world, onto this land, through the cells of our feet, because we didn't wear shoes for a long, long time. And then he said, when the lights are out and the streets are empty, they will throng with the ghosts of my people. And so as we're sitting in this building here today, Salties, right on the very beach where I was imprinted, I would ask you to look at the timbers that are in this building right here, very old, old timbers. And to imagine that the Duwamish people that have gone down into the ground, Teyayela, Kaya Yasapa, the ancient ones that have passed away and they've gone back down into the ground, and grandma and grandpa and aunts and uncles that have gone back down into the ground. And that these trees that are around here have taken all that material up through their roots. And so when Seattle said we've simply changed when we pass away, this is what he's talking about. We're in the trees, and so we say, Escodides Yakaya Yasapa Twatagutali, Twateyaya. Thank you, Grandma and Grandpa, for your life, for all those people that have passed for your lives. That we see you, Grandma and Grandpa, and the ancient ones that are in the food that's in the table before us today as we eat. And so we give thanks to all of this. And today we give thanks to all of you because you're a part of this as we sit here celebrating the Southwest Seattle Historical Society and that connection, making that connection between these ancient people and these modern times.